turns out that even Quebecers know that Carney's gun grab scheme is a waste of time and money.
That Quebecers were really not on board with the federal program to confiscate and compensate gun owners throughout the country. And it seems like Quebecers really share a similar view than the rest of Canadians on this issue, as a poll showed that 51% of Quebecers would rather the federal government going after the real problems. So literally going after the guns that are passing through our borders, the illegal guns that are coming mainly from the United States. 37% believe that the federal government should go forward with the current confiscation and compensation program, and the rest is pretty much divided between not embracing that solution or not knowing what would be the best solution at all. But in this case, it really shows that Quebecers are not on board with this. They really believe that the federal government should rather focus its resources towards the real problem instead of going against legal gun owners.
There you have it, folks. I mean, the government has been saying for the past couple months that a large reason they're continuing with this useless gun ban and confiscation scheme is because it'll help them in Quebec. We've even seen that political answer is a bunch of baloney from this polling.
Indeed, and Quebecers are not blind. Over the last years, we have been very much aware of the rising threat of gun crimes in our streets in Montreal, Quebec City, Laval, and all of those places. And pretty much everyone agrees that it's definitely not coming from legal gun owners, also hunters going during fall to hunt deers and stuff. This is not them. This is not the people that are committing those crimes. And people are figuring out that the real problem, the real issue is the smuggling of those weapons on our street. And truly, that could not be the action of people who have went through the whole process to be able to buy those guns in the first place, to register them, and to properly own them. As we have seen throughout the entire country, it's pretty much a similar situation. And I'm pretty sure also that most public security experts agree that the big problem is not coming from those legal gun owners at all. It's really coming from that smuggling, those different smuggling operations going through our borders. Quebecers and Saskatchewanese and Albertans, we don't really have a lot in common when it comes to politics, but sometimes we just realize that it doesn't take much for us to see things the same way. And in the case of this gun ban or this confiscation and compensation scheme, truly Quebecers and Westerners are on the same side.
Yeah, and I think that's a really important point, right? Is that often there's issues that are politically charged, but when we're seeing everyone across the country realize that this program is a bad idea, that means it's a bad idea. Everyone and their dog at this point, as we see in the polling, has said that this is a bad idea because taking guns away from people who have, as you said, Nick, jumped through all the hoops, passed the safety checks, passed the background checks to own firearms, aren't committing crimes. So it was shown that there was maybe another political reason behind the government continuing with this expensive and useless plan. This is kind of the last linchpin that the government was holding on to try and push this thing forward, because now we know from basically everyone that this program is going to be a waste of money and it won't work.